Yellow viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD, right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new, in this show we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. In this video we have plenty of confessions. This is my experience with a mermaid. It was in 2007 and I finished high school. I planned with friends to go and do fishing as we have nothing to do after writing our exams. We prepared our fish hooks and fish traps. The next day, we went to a pool near our village. It was a good experience since it was my first time. I was very happy. We arrived at the pool. Of all the people, my fish trap was the only catching fish. My friends were struggling to catch a single fish, yet my bucket was almost full. The drama began after one of the boys caught a roasted fish. We were 5 boys at the pool. The boy and his young brother ate the roasted fish. They said it was very delicious. The other 2 friends were afraid to eat the fish. I was carried away by how I was doing it. In fact, I did not eat anything. I was busy with my good catching form. That boy caught another roasted big fish. Everyone's focus shifted to the boy who was catching cooked fish from the pool. I don't understand why I was not going to sea. It's unbelievable the way I focused with my business. I felt my hook has caught a very big one. To my surprise, the thing has more power than me. I never bothered to call other boys for help because I wanted to surprise them as the big fish comes out. The shocking part is instead of me pulling it, the thing is the one pulled me into the pool. I believe everyone was not focused on me. They were focused on the cooked fish, which was fished by the other boy. I went into something like a corridor. I walked, but something was pulling me. I was walking, but something was pulling me. As I was walking, I started coming to a point where there was no water. It was becoming a dry land as I move. At the beginning I was moving in the mud, but at the end there was a dry land. At that land there is a gate. A man came and opened that gate for me. I couldn't believe I was still under the water. There are a lot of words, a lot of people, animals, birds, and everything, even the air. I started walking. I don't know what I was doing, but something was like it was pulling me. I entered into this hut. There was a lady, a very beautiful lady. The lady said, "Welcome to our land." It was not English or my native language, but there was this language I can't explain. I am able to talk it when I am talking with a mermaid. That lady said, "Have you ate since morning?" I said no. I don't know what was happening in my mind. I was feeling like I know these people for a very long time. I was very comfortable at that land. There was 2 plates, one with rice and fish, and the other one was with worms. The lady asked me to choose between. I don't know, as a person who grew up with elderly people, they usually told us if you are taken by something from the water, you have to choose worms. I chose worms and ate the worms. The lady held my hand and took me out of the hut. We walked to a mountain, started climbing it. At the apex, the lady left me. I walked into another very big hut. There was this very beautiful lady with all the makeup we admire here on land. The lady was like a Chinese. The lady was very beautiful. I have never seen such a beautiful lady since I was born. We started talking with our language. The first thing she told me is, if your people cry that we have taken you, I will kill you. So for most of the time, there was a pit. The lady pushed me and I fell into that pit. She started throwing something like powder. From that, I stopped thinking about home. My mind was carried away. I was now enjoying the atmosphere. Everything they gave me, I admired it. So for almost 40 days I've been there. The lady was teaching me how to cure many diseases, how to bewitch, how to remove witchcraft, how to deal with spirits, especially human spirits. The lady taught me many things, but as I was in the pool, she used to go to my family, trying to hear if someone was crying, then my life was going to end there. Thanks to my parents, thanks to my relatives, thanks to my sisters, thanks to everyone, thanks to my friends, no one cried over the time. After 40 days, my family organized a ceremony which was to be done at the pool. They came, all of them, started drinking beer, singing traditional songs, ululating, praising. I heard all this, but I couldn't get out. At some point, as people were at the apex of ululating, dancing, and enjoying themselves, the mermaid started smiling. It took something like oil and squeezed all over my body. From that time, there was something in me. I could feel what is happening to any place I'm not. I could tell what happened when I was not at that place, but I can tell what happened there. She released me. I was taken by these two men. They come at the apex of the mountain. We climbed down and went to the gate, to the pool. I was very happy to be back to this land. I was naked, but the mermaid and her people rolled clothes all over my body, very white clothes. And there was a bag aside me, which is the medicine I am now using in my Sangoma ship. After that incident, I proceeded with my education. I was moderate at school. Now I am a Sangoma. That's my experience with a mermaid. But as I returned, I was very sad and angry to hear that those boys who ate the cooked fish died. They died after turning into unusual fishes. The incident shocked many. It was still the talk when I arrived back. That's my experience. So for the rest of my life, there is a time I go to see that queen of the water. She gave me everything I request to you people, to help people, to do many things. The lady is also helping me. From my experience, what killed the boys who ate the cooked food is that they came to the pool with money in their pockets. If you go to these pools with money into your pocket, you go to a lake with money into your pocket, the mermaid might think you want to buy it and to counter attack you, it will kill you. That's what happened at those pools. So that's my experience. Yellow Solution Uncle, can you please hide my identity when you publish? I am a mother of 3. I am in trouble. I want your advice, please. I first married at a very young age. It was because of poverty. I grew up staying with my auntie. Auntie was very caring. She loved me, taking care of me just like her kids. It was nice. But as time goes on, auntie passed away. I started staying with the husband. The husband started approaching, saying he wanted me to become his wife. I rejected, but he keeps on pushing. I was afraid to be raped. I ran away from the home and started staying in the streets until I find this man who I was staying with for the past 5 years. He gave me the other children. Out of poverty, the man ran away from me because he don't want it to be a responsible figure. I started suffering. I was out of ideas. I started dating another married man from our neighborhood. The man gave me everything I wanted, but one day the wife caught us and threatened to bewitch me. I never took it serious. I thought the wife was just angry. But now I'm feeling there's something happening in my womb. Something like a snake is moving inside. I went to the clinic. They said there is nothing in your stomach. I went to a sangoma. The sangoma told me you was bewitched and there is a snake inside your body. That snake is growing and it will come to a point where the snake will be very big and it will get out of my womb. Then is the thing that will kill me. That's what they are planning against me. Now I'm afraid. Who will take care of my children? I need advice. I need help. This thing is depressing me. I don't know what will happen to my children. I am always crying. Please, Solution Uncle, publish this one for me. I am in trouble. Kindly hide my identity. I want to share something personal because I read a similar story about a cheating husband who resolved to not cheat again and it's considering going back to that. I am a fitness trainer. I started training very early and I pursued it full time. Got a certificate in it. So that's my job in addition to other things. I got married 6 years ago and I have 2 kids and 1 on the way. My wife was into fitness and we met at the gym. But after our first child, she gained a lot of weight and also lost her urge for sex. I am into slim and curved ladies. So her weight and attitudes to sex was a turn off for me. So I started indulging other ladies who showed interest. It was not hard because my DMs were full of them. Last year was crazy. It was different girls almost every weekend. But I don't know. I just knew I had to stop it. So I resolved to start this year on a clean slate. I tried to be more loving to my wife. I blocked all the girls and boldly told them I was married when any girl approached. We also had a lengthy talk and she apologized for not allowing me to have sex with her. We went on a trip and have rekindled our love again. She even started going to the gym with me until July when she found out she was pregnant again and we now do mild exercises. This year has been good because I made a decision to change my course and save my marriage. I think women forgot the power we have. We are the heads of our homes. So if something is going wrong, we should be able to fix it. I just wanted to share my experience and to encourage all of us that we can achieve anything we want to achieve. Yeah, I know we have heard this several times, but it's true. It works only if we put it to work. My only small headache now is that my wife doesn't know about my cheating. She has been very open to me about their struggles with their libido, and I want to open up about my cheating too after she gives birth. I am just worried she'll leave me. Should I remain quiet or tell her about my cheating? Good afternoon. Can you please post this for me? I appreciate it a lot and thank you in advance. Earlier this year, I met this guy and he told me his intention of getting to know me and hopefully get married with him. I liked him from the very first time I saw him. We started talking and everything has been going great, but suddenly he stopped talking to me or ghosted me for months. Later, he came around and told me to give him another chance and that he was busy finishing his house and taking his mom for Haji Muslim place of worship, etc. I still like him, but due to the fact that I was with someone else, I told him unfortunately it is too late because I am involved with someone else. Later things didn't work out between me and that guy, so I decided to reach out to him to see if we have a chance together, but he told me he is talking to someone and he is about to travel back to Africa to see the girl, etc. I accepted everything in good faith and obviously I stopped all form of contacts with him since he never reached out to me again. I want to please know your thoughts on this and words of encouragement to help me move on. Thanks a lot for listening to my story. Just keep me anonymous. So I have this boyfriend whose ex-girlfriend happens to be my friend, married with kids. It's almost all communication from both angles. They want to find out if I heard from any of them. They have the liberty to chat with each other anytime, even to an extent of the ex-girlfriend teaching me how to care for him when he visits. Is this kind of relationship healthy? How do I go about it so I don't hate any of them, because it's beginning to choke me? Are they using me as a medium to get back together? Because I don't get the genuinity. Not we dated for a month before I got to know they were ex-lovers after she saw his message on my phone and asked how I met him. Please share for me. My boyfriend has a serious stammering problem, so many times he doesn't even like talking to all. When I met him, I thought he's just quiet, but upon knowing him, I saw that it's cause of the stammering. But he's very caring guy and I don't have problems with him. It's just he is timid and shy cause of the problem, and he doesn't even like opening up to me about it cause it's so serious and he feels shy about it. Sometimes he wants to say something, when the words are not coming he will just leave it like that. I'll ask him, tell me, even text me, but he gets frustrated over it. Please, any ways to help him overcome this problem? I really love him.